We're at Cosumnes River College, which is also the home of the Sacramento Republic FC practice facility. The fellas are practicing ahead of their big MLS Cup match with the Real Salt Lake that's being hosted Wednesday night at the new Papa Murphy's Field. Sac Republic FC coach Paul Buckle. Coach, you got a big game ahead Wednesday night. Is there a trick or a method to getting the guys to play up to an MLS level?
That's a good question, actually. No, I don't think there's a trick. I think the key for me is there's been a lot of good stuff in our play. Of course, we're not where we want to be in the league, that's for sure. But in our performance levels, we've shown a lot of good stuff. And what we've been working on is that finish in the final third. Making sure that our levels stay high, because if we were winning games, luckily, and one or two chances, short-lived, and at the same time, if we were losing games without creating chances, you'd be going into a deeper hole. So for me, it's none of those two. It's a case where the players are not being rewarded, the team's not being rewarded for performance levels. Every time I look at the stats and I look at how we're playing, it's very good. But just that one element is putting the ball in the net. And in the Open Cup, we've put the ball in the net. So I don't know. I wanted a cup run this year. There was two things we wanted. We wanted to go for a championship, and we wanted to have a US Open Cup run. And obviously there's a long way to go in the league, but we're at a point now where we're playing a top team. They're a team that's comes with a lot of very good players, but it's a real opportunity for our team to go out and continue this run, and also show that we're good enough for that level.
Now, Coach, you mentioned the struggle with scoring. What do you think is behind that?
Confidence in front of goal. I always believe it's the hardest thing to do in the game, put the ball in the back of the net. And if you're not doing it, it's not only individuals that can suffer with confidence, it's the rest of the boys. Because when I played in midfield, and if the strikers didn't stick it in the net when you put a good ball through, or you're frustrated. What we've got to do is stick together, be a good team, really come together, because this is what football offers every year. It offers highs and lows, ups and downs. Be consistent with each other, and keep pushing, because we've got a long way to go in the league. But also in a cup game where we're the underdog, we're not the favourite, we're not expected to win. The pressure's on them. They should beat us. They have a better team on paper than us. They have more resources than us. So it's on them. They've got to come and beat us. And what we can do is we have an incredible fan base behind us, incredible support. We've got to use that. We've got to use home advantage, and we've got to play to our very best. And I believe we can.
Yeah, President, the Tower Bridge Battalion actually works in our office, so he'll be thrilled to hear that you're proud and appreciate the fans.
Well, without a doubt. I mean, we've only had one defeat this season at home. We've not been at home that much. We've been on the road non-stop. So it's fantastic for me and the players to come back to Papa Murphy. And even in that game against Reno at home, the crowd was superb for us. When we knocked Reno out, and I believe they can play a huge part tomorrow night. They've been massive for us for the 3 and a bit years, and we're going to need every one of them tomorrow night to get behind the team again, which they know they will, because we are up against a good side. We mustn't forget that they are a level above us, but that's certainly evened out with the fans we've got.
Do you feel like all that time on the road has contributed to the struggle?
Maybe. This wasn't an ideal start, that's for sure. The start done me no favours, but look, that's not an excuse. We don't do that. We don't make excuses. When we win games, and we've won enough games in the 3 and a bit years to be, we're happy. I'm happy. I've had some great weekends. When you lose a few games, or it's not going quite so well, you have to take it on the chin. You have to take the criticism that comes with it. It's the way the game is, and you know that if you keep working hard, that good performance, that win is round the corner. And other than the Reno game away, we were unbeaten. I think it was in 5 or 6 games. So for me, it's a case of belief, and I think we've been great as a football club. We keep believing.
Now, you mentioned taking the criticism, and you know, we're both in businesses where that's important if you actually want to improve performance. But one of the things I've been reading about, as I've done my research a little bit, is the critics are saying there's been an awful lot of lineup changes, that there hasn't been some consistency. What's your logic behind that?
Well, logic is when you're not winning games, you change. You have a squad to think about. You have a 20-man, 23-man squad, and you have to be fair to the team. The team has changed with Clemente going on international duty. The team changed when Defonte moved on, okay, to MLS, bigger and better. The team changed when we lost Carlos with a broken leg. And the form of the players, I have to protect it. I have to protect the team. If a player's out of form, which happens in every team in the world, you make a change. So we haven't been at the top of our game this season, but the next game is the most important one, and it's a big one. It's a huge one for our club. We're creating history with it, and we want to win. We want to win it, and we've got enough good players. We've got enough knowledge within the staff to cause an upset. So. The one thing in this game, which is great, you always get another opportunity. The opportunity for the players is tomorrow night. We can't affect what's happened before, but the staff here, which has remained the same, the majority of the players remain the same, won that division last year. So we know what we're doing. It's just a case of getting the best out of people like Trevor, who's just walked past me. You're a Chowers, yeah, and he's laughing, you see, and Williams and Wilson, Nisha, you know, reeling them off, Blackwood. It's time to support them, because they're the ones that, you know, that have maybe missed an odd chance here and there. We've got to support them, that's my job. I get frustrated as everybody, but I know when we come through this patch, we'll take some stuff.
What do you think has been behind the success in the Cup, where we haven't seen it in the league? I think cup football is different. It's one-off, one opportunity, and we took it. I think we scored goals. We've put our chances away. We were clinical. We got 2 for our troubles against Reno in the last game at home, and it could have been more even. I mean, that could have been more, and we really did put them to the sword. That's the name of the game. Both boxes in football are the most important areas of the field. Both 18-yard boxes, whether you're defending it or attacking it. And we've just got to find that edge. We've got to be more cutthroat in front of the goal, because when we get the goal and we get in front, normally there's one outcome. You know, we can push on in the game, we get confidence. When we miss and we don't put teams to bed, as we saw in the last home game when we played in the league. We dominated the first half. It was chance after chance. You know the opposition are going to get chances then. They're going to get confidence. Their head coach then, gives them a talking to. They come out a different team. So when we get these opportunities, we've got to take them. We've got to take them, punish teams, and then drive on from there. And that's been the biggest thing we've spoken about and that we've pushed. And because everything else is okay. There's not a real awful lot wrong with the team. All right, I know you have to get back to work, but for fans who'll be watching the match tomorrow night, what should we be watching for?
As always, we're coming out to win. As always, especially at Papa Murphy. We there's been some great nights. There's been some brilliant exhibition games. We've had we've played Liverpool 21s. We've played a lot of Premier League teams, and we've really shown up. And it's been exciting. It's an exciting time for the club, and for it to be the first time a MLS team comes to Papa Murphy, let's make it a wild one. Let's make it one that they don't forget in a hurry. And the way we do that is to perform on the field as we know our fans will perform off the field.
Very good.
All right.
Sac Republic
Cool.
Head Coach Paul Buckle. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time.
Pleasure. Take care.
Good luck.
Thank you, Paul.
Cheers.
We're with Sac Republic FC center midfielder Jeremy Hall, who's had plenty of years of experience in the MLS, got a long resume in the MLS. What do you see as some of the things the team needs to do as they play a club like Real Salt Lake?
Yeah, well, first of all, Salt Lake's a great organization. They have been for a long time. Very well coached, a lot of good players, top players. So we're actually excited for the challenge. We know it's going to be a tough one, but we're excited that it's at home in front of our fans. We're really excited for it. So we know we're going to have to come out and play really hard, aggressive, continue to, really defend defend our box well, create our chances, and hopefully score those chances.
Now, the thing I've noticed about soccer is it's not like, let's say, baseball, where we had the Giants last season come and play an exhibition game against the River Cats. River Cats had no chance. Soccer, any team, any club can step up and beat one that's at a level 1 or 2 or more beyond theirs.
Yeah, most definitely. And I feel like what we've done, or what the coaching staff and behind the scenes have done, bringing in the players. We have a lot of guys with a lot of experience. Emmer just came back from his national team playing in World Cup qualifiers. Sammy Ochoa has played a number of games at the top level. Evan Newton, and the list goes on and on. We have a very experienced squad, a team that's capable of competing with Salt Lake. So we know if we're on our game and we can play to the best of our abilities, we know we can put up a good fight and win the game.
Now, it's also no secret it's been kind of a tough season for Republic. How do you keep your spirits up and keep that drive to keep trying when you guys are struggling to put the ball in the net?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the hardest thing to do in this game is to score goals, and the most important. So that's what's biting us right now. I feel like us not scoring our chances and then us giving up soft goals, it's just been the Achilles heel right now. Everything else has been good. I feel like we're passing the ball well, we're creating our chances, we're playing well for large portions of games. It's just the complete game, and once we can do that, we'll continue to be the Sacramento that everybody knows, and we're not far off from that, and hopefully we can jumpstart that tomorrow.
Now, you just mentioned the Sacramento that everybody knows. You played in a lot of big cities. What's great about playing here?
Oh, the fans just make this place unbelievable. Walking around downtown, you see people in hats, shirts, jerseys. Game days are amazing, seeing all the fans walk out. They're screaming and cheering all game. Just win, lose, or draw, they're out there after the game. Pictures and autographs, and it's just amazing. It's a very family organization here, and just being a part of it is amazing. It's definitely exciting times around here. So to be a part of it, I feel very blessed and excited to be here.
What do you think of Sacramento as an MLS town?
It's definitely built for MLS. I really believe that, when it does happen, because I believe it will and it should, but I think it's going to be one of the best places to play. Everything that they've shown with the pictures of the stadium, the fan base that we already have, beautiful weather, it's a great place to be, great place to play. So
now, you got a big opponent you mentioned in Real Salt Lake. What do you think the trick is to getting one over on them?
Well, like I said before, I actually know the coach. I know a decent amount of the players. They're right now in their league, they're struggling a bit, so they're looking to jumpstart their season as well. So I'm excited for that. I'm looking forward to a hard game. Those are when the most fun for me, is when they're super hard, and you're playing against a top opponent like that. With, like I said, a bunch of great players, very well coached. So like I said, we're gonna have to come out and compete, show the intensity. We can't back down from anything, and may the best team win.